What is up, guys, and welcome back to another Bowjinjin Plays playthrough of Megaman.EXE Hardcore Mode Challenge. So, this time we are potentially at the finale, or rather this episode is potentially the finale. You'll know if it's finale or not because it'll be in the title, but like, so last time we had a stab at this guy, Gospel, who is Bass, I think it was super multi-bug organism or something like that. I can't remember what it was, but like, yeah, the legendary Bass, that's, if you're familiar with the Mega Man franchise, you'll know. And we didn't do so hot, so this time I actually changed some things around in my chip folder, took out useless things like swords, you know, and replaced it with invisible, so they get more invincibility, and also yeah, some Navi chips as well for guaranteed damage. So I totally did not try to record this earlier on and fail completely, but because that may or may not have happened, I think I have a good stab at him. So like, I have in my head and in my fingers like more or less what I need to kill him. I just need to kind of execute well. So anyway, without further ado, let's take one more stab at this guy.
Megaman, well, you read me? Loud and clear. Okay, let's rock. Bound routine set. Execute.
Okay, let's do this. So, the general strategy for this battle that I have learned is that he has overall 3 phases that I'm aware of. The first phase is until he drops down to 1000 HP. And in between that time, he does all of this random bullshit, right? Which is pretty predictable and isn't too bad as long as I don't fuck up. The thing I have to watch out for is those little guys, because sometimes I can kind of not focus on what they're doing, and that can cause me to run into them accidentally, you know, like that. You know, generally speaking as well, it's a bit weird because they shouldn't really be appearing at the top there, and I'm not really sure why they do. It's like weird. But like, they only seem to appear most of the time on the bottom 2 rows. But like, in like that time it happened twice, which is really rare, but I'm not really sure why that happens. It just happens. But anyway, that's the first phase, is between 2000 HP to 1000 HP. The next phase is between 1000 to 500, which I'll explain when we get there, if I can survive it. Yeah, so let me try and get past this first phase first. So this first mini phase where he shoots these things at me is pretty simple because he does the same thing 3 times. And then on the 3rd time he does this laser thing. And if you're quick you can get 2 attacks in there, but I'm not quick enough. So, and then hopefully in the next attack he does, if I time this well, is going to be a shoot attack. Nope, well, one of those fucking things destroyed that, so unfortunately we don't get that. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so 1000 to 500 is second phase, and second phase is when he starts using bad net navi attacks, right? And I'll point those out when it kind of gets to that part, but essentially, I changed my strats up there, and actually, like, that phase is pretty simple as well. But I've lost count. He does the laser thing every 4th attack he does. See there, like, unfortunately, the fucking thing just happened to get in my way, so I lost my shield. But yeah, so this phase is the most time consuming, but once you get past it, you get to the phase that isn't too difficult as well, but like, it takes a bit of kind of just staying on the ball. And then we get to the final phase. Oh, that was lucky, I wasn't prepared there. We get to the final phase where he starts using his flame attack. He uses like a vacuum thing to draw you in, and then he uses a flame attack. And there's a particular strat that I'm using where I'm saving all of my invisibles See? You have to be on the ball. But yeah, I save all my invisibles until the end. The last phase, because I'll need them. And they're gonna help me guarantee, like, basically me wailing on him. So, in order of like time consumingness, or time consumption, I should say, it goes first phase. Let me try again. It goes first phase is the longest, second phase is the second longest, and the last phase is potentially the shortest. Why did I do that? Let me try this again. But in terms of difficulty, the first two actually are drawn. If anything, the second phase is a bit easier because there's less RNG, if you will. It's because I keep pressing the fucking A button by accident. I'm sorry, guys. Like, it's late, and like I said, I may or may not have tried to record this already, but just failed miserably. So I had to just scrap it because it was too many tries, so I had to reset it. But again, like I said, this time round, I have a better idea of what I'm doing. Again, it's just me kind of combating like my fatigue from doing this so many times that I may or may not have done. But anyway, the annoying thing about this phase isn't necessarily that it's hard. It's rather like the unpredictability, because you have to get in to attack him. That was lucky. And sometimes he does random attacks that don't help. Like, he'll do like a drill attack which you can't hit off of. So, you know, when that happens, you just have to kind of sit there like a fucking idiot and just hope he doesn't do it, you know, like that. Yeah, so that's how you can't do anything about. You can't attack him. And he's only vulnerable, as I'm sure you've gathered, when he does this attack, or any time he opens his stupid mouth. Okay, yeah, so that time I was unlucky, but that's what happens when you're trying to focus on getting as much damage as possible. But we're almost there. Let me try to get a gate man off of him without dying. And then maybe I can get a charge shot on him, I'm not really sure. No, he's going to be invincible after this, so I can't. It's okay though. Okay. Should be okay as long as those random things don't spawn up here. They sometimes do because they're fucking trolls. Okay, unfortunately I was trapped inside here. But also because that floor is cracked. Like, yeah, he's not going to be able to attack me, so I have to be careful though, because again, those things can snipe me if I'm not aware of them. And this guy is refusing to cooperate as usual. I wonder if anyone's done like a speed run of this. They probably have. I mean, this game is potentially really speedrun friendly. Like, it's entertaining, you know, it's fun. So, you know, I don't see anyone not speedrunning this. The only thing is, like, do people care about this game? And not many people do, I'm afraid. Like, maybe they do, but like, you know, let's be honest, it's like a GBA game. You know, so my fingers are starting to hurt a bit because I've been pressing the same. I've been like fucking holding charge like for so long. Okay, so we've already failed a couple times. Again, this battle is mostly like most of these fucking bosses. Have you noticed? They're all like freaking like mini wars of attrition where you just have to like fucking be like super on point and make sure you don't fuck up and make sure you maximize damage where you can. Also, I hate how it's fucking random where that spawns, but luckily it hits him. I was worried there because I wasn't sure where that thing would spawn. Too late. Too greedy. Oh, still got him. Last frame available. Nice. I think I'm out of chips now. I just have this panel out 3. Okay. Trolling piece of shit. More chips. I think that's pretty much it. From here on out, I just have to whittle him down. Unfortunately. Okay, that's what I mean. You just get trolled, particularly if you're greedy. One more attack and I'll get him down to where I need him to be. Okay, now he's gonna do his stupid his Navi attacks. Okay, so Airman rather is the least favorable one because you can't attack him. Quick Cutman is okay because you can do that. Oh, I still have an M cannon. Nice. I think I still have Roll as well. I don't think I've used Roll yet. But there's also Quick Man as well, and Quick Man is the most favorable because you can do the most damage with Quick Man. Okay, yes, Roll. Maybe I should have saved that actually, but it's okay. Yeah, so Quickman stays behind the longest, so he's the most favorable one. And from here on out, we don't have to go into the custom menu anymore, which is a bit stressful because you don't get any breaks from the hectic action. But let's just hope that he does a lot of Quickman because that means that I can get a lot of charge shots on him. No, he's opting for Cutman, which is okay, because I can still damage him. But it'd be nice if he did something different. Specifically Quickman. Guess this is going to take a while. I'm wondering if I can charge shot him. No, I can't. It's just too fast. He disappears too fast. Again, yeah, the reason I'm being cautious is because I need to save all of these invisibles for the final phase, because that's when I'll need them. Who knows, maybe I need to be in this corner to bait him to use Quickman. Maybe that's what I need to do. The only problem is I have to watch out for those fuckers. Okay, last phase. Okay, so this is where this kicks in. So basically, I use the invisibles to make myself invincible. And then I spam this basically. Okay, so 3 attacks. Then he does it again. No, I'm being dumb. Okay. Where am I? Ah, that might have been a mistake. Okay, at least I can block them. Okay, we're so close, man. We're so close. Let me calculate this. Either way, I'm gonna have to like kind of risk it anyway. And cross shield, yeah, crush or curse shield. I'm not really sure what that is, but pretty useless. I just have to play it safe. Okay, one more attack will do it. I think we've got this, guys. I think we've got this. We've got this. Holy shit. You don't understand. Like, I've wasted 15 minutes on this guy, right? And I failed a bunch of times. But before this session, I had an hour-long session where I just constantly failed. So, like, fuck. I can't scream right now because otherwise I would, because it's like midnight and I don't want to wake my neighbors up. But fuck. Finally. Oh man, it would have been funny if the episode went out, because I did some crazy things and I took my shirt off because it got really hot. Maybe like I'll upload a snippet of that, like, randomly, you know. Bo takes his shirt off and still dies. But we'll see. Anyway, let's enjoy this end game now, shall we? We earned it. I earned it. So anyway.
Phew, Lan. Lan, can you hear me? Megaman? You awake?
I think so. He's back to Derpy Land now.
Did we do it? You bet we did. Gospel's history. Look, the servers have completely stopped. You're right. Huh. Wait. Hey, are you okay? Hello? Can you hear me? He doesn't look so good. He was in the electromagnetic field the longest. Huh? What? There's something on the floor next to him. A book? I'll check it out.
What do we have here? There was an old diary with one newspaper page stuck inside.
This news article is about the plane crash 5 years ago. Right, there is a bug in the plane computer.
Is this related? I'm not really sure. Is this from the first game? 5 years though, it seems a long time. I can't remember.
It was all over the news as the biggest net crime ever. So what did this weirdo have to do with it? Let's read the article.
They learned many things from that journal. About how to be a angry prepubescent boy. How the boy's parents had died in that plane crash. Aww. How afterwards he had lived with his cruel relatives. Aww. How his parents' fortune had brought him little joy. How he had grown to distrust everyone but himself. And more than anything else, how lonely he was. And so, that inspired him to become a supervillain and cause much suffering across her. Sorry. Kid got what was coming to him, okay? Maybe I feel a bit sorry for him. Maybe a bit sorry for him. Okay, I feel sorry for him.
Gee, Lan, why do I feel so sad now? Me too. These computers were the only thing that never betrayed him. Yeah, he used them to play at being an adult, making net friends, and bringing them together to form Gospel. How to get back at the real world that had forsaken him. Whoa, you're alive! Oh shit! I'm finished. You know what you'll do with me? There's no reason for me to live. Not anymore.
Oh god, you're only a kid, man. Come on.
Everyone's got a reason to live.
Not me. I hate this world. I want to die.
No way, of course. I mean, I could, if you really wanted to, I could provide the scalpel. But come on, man. Of course you'll be punished for your crimes, but...
See? Everyone hates me.
But...
What?
Once you've atoned for what... I'm forgetting his voice now. Once you've atoned for what you did, I promise, I'll be your first friend. Aww.
And then, finally, the world was at peace once more. Alright. Gospel was disbanded, and the fear of net crime was no more. Until the next game, that is. The boy was arrested and questioned about his activities. But I told Dad about what we read in the diary. So I think they went a little easy on him. Just a little. What about us? Well, I should be reading this in Lan's voice, shouldn't I? Yo, Lan, what's the holdup? Come on!
Lan, we gotta hurry. Right. Okay, I'm going already. Come on.
Hey, you brought some sticks, huh? But you're late. You gotta follow my orders pronto.
What's your problem? I brought these for you.
Well, I guess it is 'cause of you we're able to camp again. Thanks, Lan. Let me give you a big wet kiss.
What? Come on, man, don't do that. Not like last time. It wasn't all me. I mean, everyone helped out.
Yeah, Lan, you're such a...
Oh, not again. Come on, why does everyone have to fucking have a seizure every time they have a conversation with me? Hey, Lan, you still haven't come up? Come here, hurry it up. Okay, hold on a sec. Yeah. Hey, man. Whoa. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. He learned the skills from that ninja fisherman. That's good. You're catching all kinds of fish. I'll teach you how, Mr. Higsby. Wanna try? Well, why not? Oh!
That's my water noise.
Sorry, I gotta hurry to Yai. See you later, Higsby. You fucking doof.
I love this game.
Lad, where were you? Well, I forgive you since I love you. I mean, you brought so much. I don't love you. I take that back. So, now you can observe my fabulous cooking. I call it tsundere cooking. It burns the mouth initially, but... Oh no, Lan, I forgot a cutting knife again. What, are you serious? God, women, you're pretty tiny, so be careful cooking that fish. Okay? Hey, I'm not a kid. Oh, you...
What is it, Lan? Oh, a cutting knife? Alright, alright. Here you go. But it's been such a while since Dad came along camping with us.
I've been so busy. Sorry, Mom.
Oh, that's alright. Besides, if anyone understands how hard your work is...
Thank you, dear. I'll make it up to you tonight. Dad, you're making me blush. Sorry, Lan. Thank you, too. Say, since I'm free now, let's play. Alright. Lan, you coming?
My, you'd better get going. Don't keep a girl waiting. ...
Oh boy.
Now, he's not going there to get back at you.
Oh, really?
Really?
Oh, sugar.
Oh, honey.
Find a room already, man. You're embarrassing your son. Well, I'm turning all red. Ugh. This is weird. Is this how humans do it? Is this how humans do it? Let's go. Oh shit. It's everyone's favorite micro penis. You're late. Huh? Who the fuck? No. Like, why is he here? Oh, Lan, I already got a knife from Chode. Thank you, Chode. Sure, anything for you. I mean, I've already arranged for our wedding. What? Mail, what do you mean by that? You were late. Chode, on the other hand, is very kind and a gentleman. But your knife's also important. Which one to use? What are you... Whatever, man. Girls are weird. Women, can't live with them, can't live without them, right? You said it, Mega Man. You're the man. You're the man with the plan. How the heck would I know? Lan, Chode, you're both in my way. Chop chop. Chode. What? I hate myself for saying this, but you really helped me out this time. Thanks. Sorry for reading that sentence so weird. I want to say you aren't worth my attention, but I mean you really aren't, but you're forcing me to recognize you as my rival in many ways. I don't know about that, but I mean, come on. You've got another 1,000 years before you get into my league. Your rival. Yeah, right. I won't lose to you. Neither will Mega Man. Right. I won't lose to that Proto Man bastard. I heard that. I just followed Chode's orders. I forgot his voice. Also, it's late, so I need to be careful. Anyway, get going. I've no time to chat with outsiders. Right, whatever, Mr. Weirdo. But before that, put it here. Blood Brothers. Here, take this knife, slash your hand with it, I'll slash mine, and then we can join them, and then we can weirdly mingle our blood. Isn't that fun? I got it from the film. What was that film called? The Adventures of Rambo or something like that. That was a weird ass film. Huh? Why are you all alone, Dad? Don't tell me, work again? Well, it's about him. What is it? Well, it seems though someone's been working backstage. What do you mean? Well, it seems someone might have been manipulating him. Every time he accessed the net, someone was working his unconscious. He believed he created Gospel and the Bass Project, but there's a high chance it was another's instigation. I see. Peace is returned, but Dad's work is far from over. Oh. Well, if something happens again, we'll be ready. Right, Megaman? Right. But knowing it wasn't all his fault kind of helps. Yeah, that's true.
Food's almost ready. Dad, can I see you in the tent for 10 minutes?
Lan, can I see you also in the other tent for 10 minutes? There was a kid's game! Shut up. Lan, where'd you go? Oh, better not keep them waiting. You know how women get. They'll get mad. They'll start clawing your eyes out. Yeah, I know. Let's go. Come on, Dad. Who do you think you're talking to? You think I'm a kid? I got more experience than you. Cheers! This is so cool. I love this game. Let's eat. This is great. It's like, this is my closest I can ever get to actually eating real food, instead of that weird, like, chip data shit. we can camp to our heart's content, right? Slurp. Lan!
I was voicing. Oh fuck! This is like episode 1 character. Sorry.
Haha, I'm late. I was preparing for the start of the new semester tomorrow. Is everyone all finished with their homework?
Megaman, our homework. Yeah, so much has been happening. I also totally... Lan, don't tell me. What's that over there? Oh no, there's fire coming from the stove. Oh no. Wait a minute. Of course fire's coming from the stove, you idiot. Come on, Lan. You haven't done your homework, have you? Sorry, but I don't have time now, Megaman. Okay, Lan. Let's go! Jack in, Megaman, execute! Hiya! Bam!
And that, my friends, was Mega Man Battle Network 2 Hardcore Mode Challenge. Oh boy, 30 episodes. Let's see, this was 30 episodes. Parasite Eve was just under 30 episodes. I think it was like 26, 27 or something like that, 28. So that's good. I'm keeping kind of like an average across all of these, but yeah, like another great game, you know? Like I do these, it feels like it's been a while since I've done this. Oh, Mom and Dad. Mom and Dad.
Man, fishing is so hard. I just want to trade chips instead.
Hello. Who the fuck is that? Is that the king? There's no way that's the king. Anyway, let me finish what I'm saying here instead of getting carried away. But like, yeah, another great game. Another great game. And I hope if you followed me this far, that I you know, and you happen to be a fan of this game, then like I presented like a new way of appreciating the game. Of course, you know, I think I have a long way to go as far as Let's Plays go. It's just, you know, I don't do this professionally. You know, recently I've decided to kind of like do it regularly because it's something I really enjoy and I think I should keep doing it. But like, I don't do it like professionally. I'm not making money off of this or anything, you know, or like I'm not thinking of making this like. I'm thinking of always progressing, but like, regardless, you know, I hope that, you know, what I'm doing, what I did with this game, what I did with like PSO, and other games. Like, I'm planning on doing this more. It's just like it's kind of hard because you have to find the right type of game. Like PSO just happened to be the right type of game for this kind of thing, and Mega Man just happened to be the right type of game for this thing. Like, it has to be like a certain type of game. Mostly like, you know, action RPG, but oh shit, what's going on here? He's not dead. Insolence, face my judgment. Good thing I didn't close my controller. Or turn off my controller, rather.
Still another buffoon over here.
That wasn't... Oh, what the fuck?
That rotten weakling. Human. Manipulating brats as if I really cared. But breeding copies of me? That I cannot permit. Humans are worthless creatures. One day they shall face my judgment.
Fucking badass Bass. Fucking Bass, man. Probably the most badass character alongside Zero. Although Zero's more of a... He's got the hair, man, so like it's questionable, but... So I think what that is supposed to indicate is what that's supposed to indicate is that there's more of the game to do, and indeed, sorry, I just turned the music off there because it's kind of getting a bit distracting. But yeah, just to wrap this up, yeah, like I hope that this has been entertaining for you guys. And yeah, this has been a great game from my childhood. Not to sound like a broken record. If you're familiar with any of the endings I do, like I said, with these with my Let's Plays, I always kind of gush at the end, like, oh, I love this game and all of this stuff, and like, yeah. In summary, you know, this game, like, badass battle system, badass fucking battle system, you know. Like, it's like, I remember, like, I don't know if I mentioned this, but like, I remember the first time I played this, I downloaded the ROM of it, you know, and I played it, and I was like Mega Man Battle Network 2, what the hell is this? Because like, I was, you know, in that, when you would, like, when I was a teenager, like, I would just kind of come across games, you know, and like just try them out, right? But like, I tried this game, and like, as soon as I got into the battle system, I knew that like it was going to be something special, you know, and I told my friends about it, you know. Because at that time, like, you know, the GBA was starting to get really popular, but like, yeah, you know, but yeah, I mean, like, the battle system is central to this game, right? And that's not the only thing that makes this game great. The battle system is fucking amazing, but it's also funny, you know, the characters are likable, you know, it's not rocket science, the stuff that happens in this game, but like, you know, and there's a lot of fucking fetch quests, right? There was so much fetch questing in this game that I forgot about, that I just kind of blocked out of my memory. But I have to, if I had to kind of like berate this game slightly on, or like rather like kind of criticize this game slightly on, it would be like the fetch quest stuff. But like, that aside, you know, like, the characters are likable, you know, the game's funny, it has a sense of humor, like, the aesthetic is great. You know, everything's just so well contained, you know, it's just such an amazing vision of a game, and the whole series is, you know, well, like, for me, like, the ones that really stood out were, like, number 2 and number 3. You know, number 1 was obviously the beginning of all of this, but number 1 was the, you know, there were lots of kind of bugs with number 1, you know, that they really corrected with number 2, but, yeah, you know, like, just a game with a lot of heart, which is the games that I try to play on this channel, you know. But anyway, what's next? I have a number of games I want to play. PSO Episode 4 will be coming shortly, as soon as I can figure out how to get it working. You know, I'm having a bit of trouble. But as soon as I get that working, I will do that. PSU is another possibility, because that's obviously Phantasy Star Universe is something else that I really want to play on this channel. But yeah, you know, there's other things. I have something in mind, actually. I'm not going to spoil it here, but like, I think the next playthrough I'm going to do is going to be, like, I already have that in mind, so like, stay tuned for that. Maybe it'll come sooner than you think, right? But anyway, so let me just wrap with this as well. So the way, so like, the way that I am like kind of going forwards with this channel is like I mentioned, I'm trying to like upload things more regularly. So that means that like I'm establishing a schedule, right? So like I'll be releasing content on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at GMT, so like Greenwich Mean Time, because I live in London, like 9 o'clock in the evening. So like that's my schedule for uploads, and that's going to be for like a main series. So like I'm going to pick a main series that I'm going to pick a main series where I do one at a time. So a series that's a bit longer, that's going to take like 10, anywhere between 10 to 30, possibly more. But like I'm probably not going to like consider it, because like there are so many like games, a lot of them are like RPGs and stuff like that, but like I think most of them would be too long to play, and they'd be like kind of a bit uninteresting, for the most part, like without like having to edit them heavily. But like, so like I'm gonna do like a game, like a kind of main game, and that's going to be released Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And then like on the side I'll do other things as well, like I'll do like kind of shorter games, one-off games, Tekken, whatever kind of tickles my fancy, and those by and large I will try to release on Saturdays, or like just generally in the weekend. So yeah, so that's my schedule for now. I think in terms of the main uploads after this episode, after this series, I'm going to take a week off just to like kind of like refresh myself and also think of the next thing to do in terms of main series. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me on this journey. If you've at all checked out any of my videos, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. It really means a lot that someone's watching my content, because I'm just some fucking idiot, honestly. Like, and I'm still a baby in terms of this kind of thing. I started in January 2016, so just about a year and a half ago, and I've been streaming, or rather let's playing since then. Streaming, I'm open to it, because like again I want to progress. I want to like potentially grow this channel, but like there are some considerations I have to make, in terms of like, okay, I have to kind of balance it, because honestly, yeah, I want to keep doing stuff that I want to do, but like I also have to kind of like think about like playing games that other people want to watch and stuff like that, just because it'll be better for anyone who's watching this. Like again, I don't know, like rather like I just want to be sure that like you guys enjoy this, like at the very least. So like if you have any suggestions or like any comments, or like just anything you want to say, like drop me a comment, man, like, and I'll reply, and like just to give your opinion, you don't have to go deep or anything, like just if you have anything you want to say, just like I'd really appreciate it, just a comment or anything like that. But yeah, thank you very much once more for joining me on this journey. And until next time, I hope you guys are having a great day, evening, night, whatever it is. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep going towards your dreams. And always keep the classics that you truly love at heart. So cool. Until next time, guys, I wish you well. And I look forward to the next playthrough. I will see you there. Thank you very much, guys. Peace out.